Welcome to the Judith TV show. Form, today's hottest celebrity relationship gist, secret romances exposed, shocking breakups shaking the internet, and couples everyone is talking about. Which gist do you believe? And which is just hype? Stay tuned for more. Welcome to the Judith TV show.
Just when you think that the accusation and accusation and accusation of Sophia Momodu against Davido over Imade is all over, especially after remarking her 10th birthday by the Adelekes. We are seeing a new one now, where Sophia has started again, to the extent that she's now saying that Davido has never given her child support for Imade for the past 5 years, that she's the one that has been taking care of Imade all alone. Friends, this is the Judy TV show. I talk about marriage and marriage related trending issues, and my name is Judith with a little touch of Ifeyinwa. Please, let's talk about this um, Sophia statement or something, or disclosure, latest disclosure, because I just don't get it. Is there any other reason? Because I don't understand this back and forth. I recall, was it 2 or 3 years ago, that Sophia put out there her chat with Davido's father, Chairman, over this Imade's child support. I recall that very well, and I'm certain a good number of us also recalls that. Where she was saying that Chairman invited her and then Imade to come for their annual Adeleke Christmas get together. So she said that she will not be able to come with Imade because she had made an alternative arrangement. So it was not as if she was not asked to. It was not as if it was not provided for. But she chose not to. I want to believe something like, let me not make it look as if I am cheap to these people. Otherwise, how can a whole chairman, Davido's father, call you himself, and then you're giving this kind of excuses that you've made arrangement for you people to go somewhere that cannot be put out, that cannot be cancelled, or that cannot be postponed, or to some other time, maybe Easter time or during her birthday or whatever. However, Chairman was now telling her in that chat that he released, when she said that he should tell David, exactly like this, he should tell David that he should live up to his responsibilities. So the father, that's Chairman, now said that yes, that David will continue, which means he has been doing it, but now said he will continue giving 5 million naira he gives for accommodation, 1 million naira he gives monthly for feeding, that is for Imade's feeding, that's a 12 million naira in a year, and then take care of medical and then holiday trips and medical expenses, as well as the school fees. And we recall that I think a year or so, or was it even that same year, that two SUVs were bought for Imade, because there was a time, I think before they cut back and forth, that Sophia said that the car was not, that Imade didn't go to school for like 3 weeks, every 2 weeks, because there was no car to take her to school. And meanwhile, this is a lady that is saying that she's the person alone that has been taking care of Imade, and it's not been up to 5 years that this thing happened. If it's only you, so why did she not go to school? The point I'm making here, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, listen, nobody is clapping for any man that doesn't want to take care of or share the responsibility or bringing up a child they had with a woman that is not married to. No, nobody's doing that. That's not what I'm saying here. But we have seen a lot of women do it. without making noise. We have seen a lot of women. But what I don't understand is this one of Sophia's own. That is like every other Eke Market day. There must be a dragon, there must be something that will be controversial, there must be something about Imade and her father. Because Davido also has Haley. Haley comes around. This 33rd birthday, Haley was there. Davido's wedding, Haley was there. Now, this other woman, Larissa, that had Dawson for Davido, we don't even hear from her. There was no drag, there's no dragging whatsoever. There's no question of, oh, you didn't give money or whatever. So, are you telling me that Davido is busy taking care of these two and living in Made? That's what I don't understand, that Sophia will now be coming up every now and then. You don't have to be saying all these things. If you're taking care of that girl all alone, is there anything wrong with that? Supposing the girl becomes somebody tomorrow, as in maybe she becomes whatever profession she wants to go into, and she's making money on her own, and she starts taking care of you, not taking care of her father. I mean, it's like it's a balanced thing. So why should this be? I mean, oh no, I just don't get it. And I recall that when the Adelekas remarked the 10th birthday, just the 10th, because Imade just clocked 10, remarked her 10th birthday. Oh, Sophia was there, so happy. She even wore a top that was exposing her belly buttons and everything. She would go and, hold this Davido's cousin. She was just so excited about the whole thing. All of a sudden, this thing has started happening again. This accusation has started happening again over this Imade matter. The Sophia that is saying for the past 5 years that she's been the one that is taking care of Imade, may I remind Sophia, or may I remind us that when Imade marked her 6th birthday, which means it wasn't up to 5 years, Davido bought a brand new Range Rover and gave to that girl. It was this same Sophia that made a video on that and posted it. In fact, when Imade entered, they brought Imade inside the car. She was busy, as a small girl, and she was busy touching one of it. So Sophia was telling the guy that was holding her, no, don't allow her to touch anything, no, don't allow her to touch that or something like that, because she might just touch something and the car would just move. The girl wouldn't know, she doesn't know anything. That was when she marked her 6th birthday. It is not up to 5 years ago. And then Sophia is now talking like that is Davido's father that is paying the school fees. Who else could have been paying? If the father decides to pay, do you know whether he's the one that is paying all the grandchildren's school fees? If he's the one that is paying it, why is it a problem? Probably because you now went to court and brought how many pages of affidavit where you were saying that you doesn't want Imade to be coming close to the father, or that if I died in his house, all manner of allegations, or that initially there was another narrative, or that he wanted your body because he don't want your body, that's why he's not taking care. All manner. To be honest, I want to believe that there's more to it. I want to believe that there are more reasons, or there's a reason why Sophia is always doing it. It's not just taking care of Imade. Because we recall that there was a time this same Sophia branded Davido the best dad in the whole world, over how he has been treating Imade, over how he has been bringing money. Because the house issue, I recall that time, that house issue that Sophia was talking about, the Adelekes gave her a house to live with Imade. She said no. Now, she now went and rented an apartment, I think in Lekki or wherever, I mean Banana Island or whatever, but also in Lagos, and then Davido was not aware. And then you're now telling him, bring so and so amount of money, that is the cost of the house I moved into. Did you discuss it with him? Did you tell him? Did you even tell the father? I just don't get this, However, let me just, like I said, there are a lot of ladies that are, bringing up their children without this kind of drama. It might not be the best, but when there's this kind of a controversy that is going back and forth, then the person allow the person to handle it. Just allow the lady to handle the child, because that's what it means. Rather than this, because this girl will grow up to be seeing all these things, and maybe by now she must have started having the feelings of what is going on. I recall that she didn't attend her father's wedding in Florida, but thereafter, what is her name? Sophia now traveled to US with her. Davido went and took her out. Davido was even saying that, oh, it was the wife that said no. He didn't want to. It was the wife that said no. That's Chioma that said no. You have to go and take the girl out. Don't do that. Don't just leave her like that. So where is this problem coming from? Just where? Haley was the other day with Chioma. We have seen it, her stepmother. The way they were holding each other. In fact, that girl was even fondling Chioma's hair. So you just know that it's not something that they just did there. It's the way they have been relating. I recall there was another time I saw a video where Haley was going back to school. Chioma was the one that took her back. So the girl, first of all, climbed the stairs to enter their private jet. Then Chioma now followed her. So why is this other girl's own a problem? Just why? That's what I want to say. To be honest, Davido, I have to blame you. I have to blame you. I like you. I like your music. I like the fact that you're even my in-law and everything. But I have to blame you. You know why? You have made this Imade look as if she's the best of all your children. She's a good girl. She's intelligent. She's brilliant and all that. Yes. But because of this drama that is coming up every now and then, I thought you said the other time, you know what, keep her. When she's grown, she will know that I fought for her. All of a sudden, the other day, oh, I don't collect my picking, I don't collect. Now the same thing is playing out again. Is there no way you can just allow this girl and her mother to be? If she doesn't come for your birthday, if she doesn't come for your wedding, if she doesn't come for anything that her siblings are doing, just allow her to be with her mother. Don't bother. It's a matter of time. She's 10 now, to the glory of God. And in a couple of years, this girl will begin to start, understanding one or two things that is going on. She'll be able to take decision on her own where she wants to go to and where not she should go to. I recall there was one or two events or something that the video did where Imade's grandmother, that is Sophia's mother, was the one that brought Imade. How? Please, are you guys telling me that, or is Sophia now trying to say or pass on the narrative that she loves Imade more than Davido, her father? Is that what you're telling me? Davido doesn't love her daughter, doesn't love her child, or that child belongs to Sophia alone? Because she makes it look as if, no other person loves Imade except herself. How? Just how? To the extent that is now her grandmother, that is Sophia's mother, that will now be following Imade all around. As if there's no nanny in the house, or as if there's no nanny in a chairman's house that will take care of any of the grandchildren, or any of the grandchild, anytime they come to visit him. Can such a person, I know that there was one time, there was a lady that her name, came up as Mary, that was employed for that purpose. So can that Mary go and bring her and then let her stay for the party, enjoy the company of her siblings and uncles and aunties and all that, Imade Adelekes, and thereafter, the same Mary will take her back to stay with her mother. Why is this thing a challenge? Because Davido, that's why I said, Davido, that's why I'm blaming you. Because you have given the impression that you very much love this girl. That's why Sophia is, cashing in on that. If you know, or if you recall, I don't think I've heard the mentioning of Dawson. That is the other boy from Larissa, recently. So Larissa will not come now and start saying, oh, my son shouldn't come for your party or whatever. Because you have not given the impression that, oh, this boy is like, yes, he's your child. You have accepted him. Just like Imade and Hailey. And, but at the end of the day, if you're not making this Imade look like, okay, oh, Imade, I go to court, I want to have custody of Imade, this, that, then Sophia will get to understand or have the impression that, you really love this girl, and then she will now capitalize on that. I recall that there was even a time that her uncle was telling her, no, what you're doing is wrong and all that and all that. Anybody that says, Tiwa, the same thing. She has quarreled with Tiwa. And if you're still like giving that kind of impression. I've been at trauma, they tell you, okay, do this. Please, oh. Because I saw a post where she was saying that people are trolling Imade, a young girl. Why did she not attend her father's birthday? That is the right question to ask. But the only thing is that it's not for the girl to answer because she doesn't understand fully what is going on. It's actually for Sophia to answer. Maybe that was why Sophia announced it for the past 5 years, which I think is not true. I think it's a lie. That was why I mentioned the Range Rover that Davido bought in 2020, I can't remember, 2021 or so, that he bought when Imade marked her 6th birthday. That is not up to 5 years ago. So how do you now say that? And if he's paying the school fees, this man is not married to you. There must be something you could be contributing now. The guy is not married to you. If he's a wife, husband and wife material, that is where he takes a full responsibility. But in this one, even if you go to court, you will only be bringing a child support. And then you also will now have to be bringing something because it's a baby mama context. But at the end of the day, Sophia's own has been like, I just don't get it. When you think that, that's why I said that after remarking the 10th birthday of Imade, I thought by the Adelekes, I thought, oh, at least, thank God, all of a sudden, this one has started again. So that's why I'm saying, Davido, I still fall back to what I'm saying. Davido, forget about this, you have said it, keep her when she's grown. Keep her. Imade will not run away. She has Adeleke blood in her. She's Adeleke. So I don't know this idea that this way you make it look as if this girl is like the air that you breathe. That's why Sophia is doing what she's doing. Because if you had allowed her to like keep that Imade, That would be it. Okay, Imade didn't attend your wedding. I'm talking to the video now. Imade didn't attend your wedding. Did that wedding no hold? Imade didn't attend your 33rd birthday. Did that birthday party, did it hold? Was it not a grand one? The whole world was wishing you happy birthday. I saw even some American rap stars and everything. So what are we talking about? And some notable Nigerians. So what are we talking about? Please, if it will be possible, to avoid the drama that will save this girl a future embarrassment, Davido, let this girl and her mother be. Just leave her. That school fees that you people are still paying, continue paying the school fees. Continue paying the school fees. Leave that girl and her mother. Let Sophia, anyhow she wants to take care of Imade, let her do it. Stay on your own. If there's even any event that you're doing, don't even involve her. Don't even involve or invite her or whatever. Don't. Just concentrate on your family so that nobody comes to hurt your family. I'm not saying Sophia is going to do that, but there could be one or two things that will happen. Somebody will not be happy, and so one or two persons will be hurt. That's the point, because I know that some of your cousins, is not even pleased with the way Sophia is doing things. Right? Aside that, now Sophia made a post and was now saying that when she starts now, she'll start dragging your fev, referring to Chioma, that Chioma is people's favorite, referring to Chioma, and start dragging your fev and her children, including the dead and the living ones. That is Ifeanyi. That is Ifeanyi, that the whole world, shed tears over the demise of that boy. That is the same person now Sophia is now threatening. Over what? Davido, is it not yet time for you to just do the needful? Face your front, face your family. Leave Sophia and the Imade. Leave Sophia and the Imade. God will take care of Imade until she come to age. Just be paying the school fees. Whether it is you that is paying it through your father or your father that is paying it, no problem. But just be paying her school fees. Pay directly to the school. That is it. Allow Sophia and the, what is her name, Imade, to be with her mother. Let them be. Let them be. Because it's this idea of wanting to let Imade come. Imade, I don't collect my pikin. Imade, you look now. I know it's not going to be easy, but to save the embarrassment that girl will face in the future, when she gets to see all these videos, all this back and forth, so you have to do the needful now. I don't know whether it's order I'm ordering. I don't know whether I'm writing. I don't know whether I'm saying it in a tone that is proper or not proper. But to be honest, please consider that Imade. If you love her enough, I'm talking to the video now. If you love that girl enough, let that girl be with them. Don't invite her to any of your functions, any of your parties, including this birthday. What is it? Including this Christmas party. Don't, because if you invite her now, it will be another Wagana. Before you know it now, there will be 150 pages of why she should not come by Sophia and all that. And then that thing, it hurts. Because by the time you put it out on social media, some people will run with that narrative. Some other people will counter it. So to avoid that, that's why I say, to avoid that embarrassment that will confront this girl, Imade in question, in a couple of years to come, please, Davido, I know you love that girl. I know what Sophia said is not true. That's why I gave an example with that birthday that was remarked for her, the Range Rover that you bought, the SUV that you bought when she said it's not enough, that 1 million naira feeding allowance every month is not enough, and so on and so forth. So we know there was even a time she called you the best dad in the world. So whatever thing that is the masquerade behind the reason why she's doing all that, please pretend as if you don't know. Let Imade and Sophia be. Let her be. If she wants to, as she says, she's the one treating her, bringing her up alone, let her be. Larissa is the only person bringing Dawson alone. Yes, Larissa is the only person. I don't want to mention the name of one or two persons, celebrities that is well known, that is also doing the same thing. Let it not be like, we're using some other person to drive home our point. But what I'm saying is that there are a lot of people that are like that. So leave Sophia alone. Let her bring Imade up alone. Let her foot the bills all alone. You are not married to her. There's an extent to which you can help. I know. Like I said, I think one or two videos I did in the past, you can open an account, keep money there for Imade. When she's 25 or whatever age you feel that at least she can now on her own be able to handle her own finances and her own decisions and everything. Oh, well and fine. But for now, so that this lady doesn't come to start dragging Ifeanyi and all that. I recall that the other day, the video, you went to, I think, Atlanta to go and perform and all that. Maybe you wore a jacket that has a Fanny's photo at the back. I don't know what led to what, that you remember the Fanny and you started crying. You went emotional about it. So for this woman not to remind you of something that will tear you down or tear Chioma down, protect yourself and protect your wife. Please, it's an appeal, okay? And it's my own one kobo opinion. I don't know what every other person thought. I know there's one lady that is on the case of this Sophia. Anything, in fact, from Sophia to her fans, that's the way she's running it. Running it against them, reminding them that what they are doing is wrong. And I agree with that 100%. But please, Davido, play um, play safe this time around. Don't make it look as if Imade is the air that you breathe, because she's not. God gave you the air that you're breathing, right? So that is just my one couple opinion over this matter, so that we know that this matter is rested. If the social media in-laws or online in-laws or online friends or community are now trolling her for not allowing Imade to go to, let her and the online in-laws be doing that. But the situation whereby the thing is now snowballing, I will drag your faith, including her children, the ones that are dead and the ones that are alive. How will a reasonable woman be, a mother at that, say such a thing? Just how? Over that a man didn't give you money as child support, and you say you have money, you're a rich businesswoman and all that. Anyways, much as it's not the best, but in the circumstances, I think that might be just what might help the situation. Friends, let me know your opinion at the comment section. Let's have a conversation around that as usual. But that's what I just think for over this matter, so that at least one or two things can be put to rest until the girl in question grows to take a decision for herself. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you so very much, friends, for always watching my videos. Okay, I appreciate you.